In astrology, the third house represents the area of communication, the way you learn, think, and speak, and can describe early interactions with siblings and early education, both building your communication skills. The third house is ruled by Gemini and Mercury, and is where you develop your awareness of other point of views. Planets within the third house and the sign sitting on the cusp of the third house can describe how you come up with your ideas and your way of communicating those ideas. If you was born while the sun was in the third house, then developing your communication skills and coming up with your own ideals may be very important to you. With the moon in the third house, you may be a natural learner, and you may seem to absorb information and ideas out of thin air, an intuitive thinker. With Mercury in the third house, your mind may work very quickly, able to put two and two together easily, and you may learn and make connections with others easily. With Venus in the third house, communication may be your love language, and you may love learning new things. You may have a high value and appreciation for things like books, writings, and speeches. With Mars in the third house, you may have a competitive nature when it comes to learning and communicating. You may try to be the smartest or the loudest, and you may speak very directly and very forcefully. With Jupiter in the third house, you may be full of ideas, and you may have an abundance of information, and is always willing to learn more. With Saturn in the third house, you may take learning seriously, or you may take a while to develop your communication skills, or you may gain some type of authority through mastering a subject. With Uranus in the third house, your mind may work at lightning speed, and you may stand alone with a lot of your ideas, as you may seem to always present an opposing view. With Neptune in the third house, you may be another intuitive thinker with the ability to think beyond the norm, and you may be good at using analogies, metaphors, and stories to explain your concepts and ideas. With Pluto in the third house, you may have the mind of a detective, may seem to always sense that there's something deeper, and when you sense it, you search for it. Your words may be transforming, as well as you may take a while to develop your communication skills because you may seem to hide your thoughts.